Welcome back to Hickling, and we're on the edge of the village just to the side of Hickling Broad, and this is cottage heaven with views over a private drive and the classic thatched wet boat houses with views just through the reeds there over onto Hickling Broad with your own private mooring and boat sheds just tucked in here. These are the traditional thatched boat houses, wet boat houses, and the doors open directly for the boats to be pulled in with their masts down. And what a fantastic location, directly giving you access onto the top end of Hickling Broad. And what a fantastic place to keep I think it's a one design open decker, plain gaff rig just to pull up and slip out onto Hickling Broad. The view across there in the background is the sailing club with the pub just to the top end of that to our right, and more of these wet boat houses with their traditional thatches in very good condition. And more gorgeous houses just on this lane opposite the Broad with views, undisturbed views across this road directly over onto the Broad. It's not a particularly nice evening sunset wise, but when the weather's right these must have spectacular views out over the Broad. What a beautiful spot to live. The views these have. Right now, my dog paying a lot of interest, but look at that top end of Hickling Broad. Some of the best, quietest sailing available in Norfolk. What a fantastic spot this is. I love the verandas they've put on here, giving them access on that level right over these hedges and trees to get that view of the Broad just beyond us. Here we are down at the top end of the boatyard, at the very highest northern aspect of Hickling Broad. A couple of those thatched boat houses here. Don't think they're in use at the moment. The thatch on these is a little more neglected than the ones we've just walked past. This is the Whispering Reeds boatyard here at Hickling. It's possible to sail directly out from here through these cuts down onto the Broad for an evening sailing, which is very pleasant. Real quiet little mooring spot. We've now made our way round to the ferry boat public house here at the top of Hickling. This is a public stave that you can moor overnight to use the pub facilities. There's quite a few boats in, despite the pub being closed. If I just pan round, you can see our location at the top of Hickling Broad. And just in the far distance is one of the cottages that we started this little tour with. And then further round to my right is the sailing club and all the stored boats in their yard.